Do we like barbecue? How big is Texas? Do you like tomato sandwiches?
You ever play pranks on your spouse?
These are questions that need to be answered, and we're going to answer those right now. Maybe guitar stuff. We'll see. Howdy, y'all.
Hi, guys.
It's Ryan.
And Angela.
From not Warefoot, but Art and Music, your favorite mom and pop music lesson studio and guitar shop deep in the heart of Texas, which is where we are right now. And it is time to answer y'all's burning questions. Once a week, Angela and I answer questions, don't we?
Mm-hmm. We do.
Sometimes we have good answers. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we have funny answers. Mm-hmm. Today we're going to have some answers of some kind. All right. Thank you guys for coming in and watching. If you're a longtime viewer, thumbs up. If you're new, consider subscribing. I think you're going to enjoy it. We like to have fun.
Yep.
That's the name of the game. Have fun and music. And let's get to the first question. All right, first question from Jeffrey Egan. He says, hashtag farmers market. Is it getting warm down there? A couple of days in the 90s here to start the week and then drop in the 70s for the rest of a rainy week. But that's in Ohio.
Yep.
And it also says, I know y'all are trying to eat healthy, but do you barbecue much? Always hear about Texas BBQ. Just wondering how big it is down there. Hashtag KTMA, hashtag stay cool.
Yeah.
Is it getting warm down here?
Yeah, a little bit, but not like normal Texas warm.
It's actually a little bit less warm than normal.
Yeah.
For July. I mean, it's only going to be a high of 90 today.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's about normal. We're just so used to complaining about the heat that I think that we're looking for it to be weird.
No, well, we've had summers where it was like 45 days in a row of over 100 degree temperatures.
Yes.
That's hot.
Yeah,
I mean,
but that's not also normal.
Well, it'll normally get up to 100.
Yeah.
A couple of times in the summer here, so it seems cooler than normal right now.
Right.
For Texas.
But
I mean, it's
had
warm.
A lot of rain. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's warm, but it's cooler than normal. I mean, it's just 90.
Yeah.
So, a friend of mine, Art, is in Montana. Mm-hmm. Hello, Art, in Montana.
Yeah.
He lives in Texas, but he goes there in the summers for vacations because he grew up there.
Right.
And he texted me the other day, he said, it's 100 frickin' degrees in Montana, and it was 80 in Dallas. He's like, what is going on?
Yeah.
That is not normal.
He should be happy. He doesn't like cold weather.
He should.
Yeah.
But I think he likes the spring. I don't think he likes the
heat.
Blistering heat. So,
right.
different thing. But
that's crazy.
It is getting warm. Is it warm where you guys and gals are at? What's the weather like? Let us know. Jeffrey's other question says, do you barbecue much? Always hear about Texas BBQ. Just wondering how big it is down there.
Yeah.
Do we personally barbecue very much?
No. We don't at all barbecue.
Ever.
Ever and ever. Yeah, we grill like most people around the world.
Shrimps on the Barbie.
You know, hamburgers. But even then, we might grill once a year. Like.
Yeah, we used to grill more,
do that,
but
really.
Yeah, is that barbecue? Is that
no?
That kind of because
that's grilling.
I don't consider that barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue is like
it's like slow cooking.
Chicken and brisket and ribs and.
It's like slow roasted.
That's barbecue.
We don't personally grill. I mean, we don't personally BBQ.
Yes.
We grill sometimes.
Yeah.
Do we eat barbecue
like
very much?
Sausage and turkey legs. That's barbecue. No, we don't eat barbecue that much. We'll get on kicks where we'll go to the barbecue place and get a brisket sandwich or something like that because it's literally walking distance from our shop.
We can walk from Art and Music to Backwards Barbecue.
Yes, Backwoods. Barbecue. But yeah, we don't eat that often because it's so heavy and it's so rich, and because it's so hot, it's really not that great of a food to eat right now. The beginning of spring is great to eat outside, like hot barbecue.
Winter.
And at the end of the summer, right before when fall starts hitting, that's a really good time to barbecue because the rest of the time it's just too hot to do anything like that. To me, it's too heavy. It's heavy food. So
I like barbecue, but I don't love barbecue.
Yeah.
Like
it's not at the top of my Mexican food is at the top of my list of food in Texas more than barbecue is. People like barbecue.
Yeah, we do.
But I think honestly
Tex-Mex.
where Barbecue would fall, you would think, in Texas. Actually, Mexican food falls. Tex-Mex falls. Tacos fall higher, I think, in Texas than barbecue does. Barbecue's a close second.
Yeah.
But I believe most homes would eat Mexican food first before they'll eat barbecue. I promise you, we have like,
there's like 2 barbecue places in town
for every
and like 400 Mexican food places.
Yes. Yeah. There you go.
Roughly.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe 40.
Yeah. We literally have about 7 Mexican food places in our 3,000 population and 2 barbecue places. So
yeah, I always forget.
And honestly, it's not because everybody's barbecuing at home, because I don't know friends that constantly barbecue.
It's a lot of work to do it well.
Now, if you go to Mississippi and Alabama, I believe that that's flipped because they don't have access to good Tex-Mex. So the top-notch food is probably barbecue there.
Yeah.
But because we can have really good Tex-Mex, that's it.
That's a good clarification, because when we say Mexican food, what we mean is Tex-Mex.
Yeah, it's not true Mexican food.
Not authentic Mexican
cuisine. You can get true, authentic Mexican food, but you're going to have to go closer to the border to get it.
And it's not as spicy.
San Antonio, like, Austin, San Antonio.
Tex-Mex border spicy, right? It's the bomb, right?
Yeah, and rich and saucy, and it is not normal Mexican food. It is Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex is its own thing.
It's
not good unless it's in Texas.
Yes, that's the truth.
Facts. All right, thank you for those questions, Jeffrey. I do like me some ribs sometimes, but we're spoiled because, I like me the place we went in Houston that had those ribs. Those were
that one time 4 years ago.
That one time 6 years ago or whatever it was, we had like Pizzatolas. Pizzatolas, man. If you're in Houston, you can't even, if you Google like best barbecue in Texas, in Houston, that doesn't pop up. You have to go hunt for it. Pizzatolas. Sounds like pizza, but it's Pizzatolas barbecue.
And it's a pit of a place.
Yeah. Oh man.
It is. It's literally what you would think, like, stereotypical barbecue place.
Yeah, not like a chain fancy. What I mean, it's like, oh
it's
man.
not Soul Man's or wherever the other barbecue place, like Tony Rama's or whatever.
Yeah. But man, they had the best ribs and barbecue I believe I've ever had. Oh man. See, now I'm getting hungry. Dang it. All right.
I think the drive-in Tony guy, whatever his name is, Guy Fieri. I think he's been there.
Probably.
I think I remember someone talking about there was an episode.
It's freaking amazing, but only the cool people know about it. So, whatever. Thank you, Jeffrey. Next question. The one I've been waiting for. Just Fun Guitar, all the way from the England Shire. Says, hashtag Farmers Market, hashtag KTMA. Thanks for the response, Team RNA. New question. How many counties are there in Texas, and do the wild hogs kill people? I've heard they do attack. I saw it on a documentary. All right. The animal questions return with Just Fun Guitar. He had one last week.
Yeah.
We were talking about, I forgot what we were talking about. Pigs and hogs.
Yes.
We had a discussion about wild hogs and if you should eat it and you should not because it's garbage. So kind of an add-on to last week's hog discussion. Just Fun. There are 254 counties in Texas. I don't know what that means because they could be small, but Texas is big. And it's like 270,000 square miles or 267,000 square miles, something. I don't know what that is in kilometers or kilometers.
I don't know.
You could do the math on that, but 268,000 square miles. So it's rather large. So I don't know if 254 is a lot of counties.
I think it is.
I guess it is.
I don't know what the average is per state. But you have to think of square miles per county.
It's pretty big.
Population per county.
It's pretty large.
And then each county, how many towns and provinces or whatever in each county.
Because there's big counties and then there's little counties.
Yep.
But we got 254. There's plenty of room for you, Just Fun Guitar. Just come on over. You can find a county all just for yourself, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Come on, bring the fam.
You can even start your own town.
You could. Just Fun Guitar Town.
People do that.
Just Fun Guitar Town. You should, man. Do wild hogs kill people here? I heard they do attack. Well, I had to Google that because I don't know. It turns out, yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They do, but not. It's actually not very many. So I had to look it up and said there's been 100. Now here's the trick. There's been 100 reported wild hog attacks since like 1825.
Oh, yeah, that's not a lot.
That's not very. Since it's like
considering
forever. We're almost
how
at
many
200
we have.
years.
That's because people just hunt them and kill them
Yeah.
and trap them.
Now that's attacks, and I think they said only 5 fatalities.
Since 1825.
Yeah, but the most recent was in 2019. So in 2019, there was an older lady, older, she's not older, in her 50s, going to someone's house as a caretaker for this older couple, and it was early in the morning, and she got out of her car, going to the house, and was essentially attacked by a little herd of...
Yeah. The thing is that they don't just like come at you, they just run. They're always like running. I don't think they like target you. It's not like they have that kind of mentality. It's just if you're in their way and you pose as a threat to what they're trying to do, then they're going to eliminate the threat. It's not like they're like, look, there's a human, let's go get her. They don't. They don't think that way. They're not.
They can be aggressive. Like
Yeah.
if it was a bigger herd,
And there's babies around.
because the males sort of travel alone. Young males will travel in pairs sometimes. It's the females and the babies that all go in like a bigger herd or a bigger group.
Yeah.
And that's if they're threatened, if they feel very threatened.
Yes, and you're in their way.
They can be aggressive.
They'll take you out.
But one of the things was reported. So we don't know how many attacks there have been that it wasn't really even reported. Because I was out in the woods, a hog came at me, I shot it. It was fine.
Yeah, and
And
some
like-
of them were
and-
just
and
sick
you're-
in the head.
And like,
too.
would you even do? A lot of people wouldn't. I would assume most Texans wouldn't even bother to go. I'm gonna go report that to the cops. Hey, y'all, I was in my woods and the hogs attacked me. Just thought I should let you know.
Yeah, they're just going to kill the hogs.
They just kill them and move on.
And then the coyotes come, or other hogs, and they eat the remains, and then this
Yeah.
circle of life.
Yes. So it does happen, and from what we have reported, it's not a lot, but it does happen. It has happened as recently as 2019. We've seen some wild
If you've
hogs
ever watched
traveling.
Old Yeller,
Have you watched Old Yeller?
you'll know what we're talking about.
Go watch Old Yeller.
Yeah.
Don't actually. I haven't watched that since I was a kid. I don't want to.
When they mess up Travis's leg, that sealed it for me.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened. They said with this lady.
Those were like long tusk boars.
The coroner's report, because the cops, the sheriff was looking at the scene. They're like, oh my god, we hadn't seen anything like this. But her official cause of death was blood loss, whatever the technical medical term is for that. Blood loss from a wild hog attack. It's like crazy.
They can rip you to shreds. They
can
rip
mess you up.
to shreds. Yeah. Again, watch Old Yeller. Just
Everybody-
YouTube Old Yeller hog scene. That's all you have to do. You don't have to watch the whole movie.
But you
You'll
should.
know. You'll know.
You should watch the
Because
whole movie.
Yeller gets in there. He tries to protect Travis, and he gets boogered up, and they have to sew up Old Yeller, like put his insides back in him. Because those hogs don't play. They just don't, that's why we just mow them down. Because they'll get your livestock, they'll get your dogs, they'll kill everything in their path.
That was semi-auto, by the way. That was semi-auto.
It said that women can't do machine gun sounds.
Can you not?
I don't know. I've never really thought about
Have
it.
you tried?
I know.
You want to try?
I know that. But I don't know.
Women can do anything. Men can do.
Apparently, we can't
Almost.
make machine gun sounds with our mouths.
Trans women can lift more weights than genetic women
So
in
I
the
guess
Olympics.
I guess
I don't
that
know.
I think.
Brat-a-tow. Yeah, there you go, Jessica Guitar. I hope we don't get demonetized for that because YouTube does not like the
Pew pew.
pew pew life. You cannot monetize a video that
Vocal
has,
exercises.
those are vocal exercises, y'all. Brah, 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 brah,
I don't know any guns that sound like that.
brah. I don't either. I have never. Okay.
I don't know any pew-pews.
We can't talk about this.
Okay.
We don't want, anyways. All right, thank you, Just Fun Guitar. Next question, Robert. I forgot how to say that. Is it Andrade? I think that's right.
Okay.
They corrected my pronunciation with phonetics.
His wife did, didn't he?
Yes, she did. Thank you. And I've forgot what. I think it was Andrade. I think that was correct. Anyways, hashtag Farmers Market. Angela looked great in the hat.
Thank you. I have a new one.
There's a new hat. With it's got a ponytail thing in the back. I was like, your hat has an extra thing in the back.
4th of July. I was outside with my family, and so Brian's like, "We ready to film this?" I'm like, "Okay." So I was just like, you know what, y'all aren't gonna get any makeup today because I'm just gonna go right back outside. So
no makeup, la.
No makeup. So this is my outside working hat. It's our area code 903.
Area code 903.
Bellum and Rogue local shop local. That's where I got it from. It was $20. So
yeah. Last week you had sort of the jazz hat on.
Yes, I did. I had my little, and I sell that at First Monday at the boutique.
Yeah,
that was
that's where you got that
boutique hat.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Ryan, why did you stop wearing one? Did I stop wearing hats?
Yeah, because you wear your beanie or you wear your baseball cap.
Yes. Well, I've noticed that editing going back. I'm like, I would think I'm wearing a hat or a beanie in every Ask RNA.
And now we traded.
We kind of switched places
without thinking about it.
There are times like I wear hats and beanies, but it's too hot right now. First of all, number one, it is way too hot for a beanie. I love the beanies, and I love Angela's slouchy beanies that she crochets for me, and the tight fit beanies. She makes the most amazing beanies, crocheted. It's too dang hot for that, number one.
It's warm in here right now.
And then I go through phases where I have a favorite hat. If you go back enough videos, you'll see I had a Duck Dynasty hat that I wore for a long time.
Forever.
Not that I was just absolutely loved Duck Dynasty, but the way that hat fit.
You kind of did.
Well, there was a season kind of cool. But I got that hat. I don't remember where I got it. That hat fit amazing.
That's what it is about you. You like to have that comfort. You want to be comfortable.
It fit good. I got a bunch of caps at home that I don't wear. That I put it on. I don't like it. It doesn't sit right. They sit too tall, or they come over your
I like
ears,
mine to snug up against my head. I don't like it sitting like
trucker hats. I don't like trucker hats.
I like trucker hats where it's vented in the back, but I want them to fit.
But not the tall.
Tall top. To where they
trucker.
sit like in the 1970s trucker.
Yeah. And I've got a bunch of hats that I'm like, man, it's a cool hat. And I put it on, I'm like, I don't feel right. It's got to feel.
He's very sensitive about something.
I'm very sensitive about the feel.
You like comfort. That's what
I do.
It's okay.
I like to be comfortable. And also, I have been going with the whole shorter hair thing now for a little bit.
Yeah, and you're happy with the way it looks.
Yeah, I've kind of embraced the really short buzz cuts. Because before, my hair was everybody has good hair, but good hair days, bad hair days. And it was like, well, crap, it's not brushing, it's not laying down right. Let me put on a hat, this makes it easier. And now I'm like, just doesn't matter. You don't. Now when I'm out walking in the sun, I definitely have a hat, or usually a gator.
Yes.
And it's a gator, but it's for, so you don't get a sunburn on your noggin when you're walking and working out. Now, I've kind of always been into hats. So even when I was in college, I was always wearing do-rags. That was the thing in the 90s. Even when I had a buttload of hair back then, I still wore do-rags all the time. I still wore caps. There's a lot of days I didn't, a lot of days I did. But when you had, back in the old days when I had really long hair, the long problem.
That's what everybody did though.
The problem with long hair is you got to fix it.
Yes.
You got to do stuff to it. Not a problem anymore.
Yes.
But,
so what you're saying is I need to shave all my hair off because it's too much.
That is not what I'm saying.
Okay.
At all.
That's not what I should get from that.
That is not what you should get from that.
Hello. And
had a customer, but I found my gator. It's in my bag. So this is my walking gator.
That's what he does.
It soaks up the sweaty sweats. Makes me feel like I'm 21 again.
Cools you off.
On the marching band field. I didn't have this kind of a beard back then.
No, you didn't.
Did not. All right. There you go. All right. So thank you, Robert. Andrade. All right. And that brings us to My new favorite part of the show.
I'm so excited for you.
Comment of the day.
Yay.
I forgot to do the little thing last time. Comment of the day. Comment of the day. And what we've been doing recently is, okay, that's enough of this. I will do this.
Okay.
Stephen F. Austin State University. Lumberjacks. Actually, I kind of like the Gator better. All right. Comment of the day, and what we've done for the last 2 weeks, has it been 2 weeks? I think 2 weeks. We've had a little game called We're Gonna Sing Comment of the Day on the Spot. Angela has not rehearsed.
Yay.
I haven't rehearsed, so I'm not even sure what I'm gonna play. But I just happen to have this sweet, sweet Takamine right here.
Okie
That I can, oh, you can't see it. So I gotta go, oh, I think it's gonna, apparently we're going blues today.
Okay.
Major blues.
Oh God.
And comment of the day comes from a Walking Dead 1369, longtime viewer. Let's see, I'm gonna play the chords a little bit. I'm gonna play through the chords a couple times, and you get it in your head, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah? Oh, I gotta play a little softer so I don't overdrive the mic.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you. Very heavy-handed.
I am.
I don't know what to sing. Okay, here we go. Walking Dead 1369. Also anything with cheesecake involved. I'm in. There you go. Thank you for the question. Walking Dead. I don't know.
Yeah, that actually worked pretty well. I like that.
Did I say Walking Dead at the beginning?
You did say Walking Dead.
Okay.
You sang Walking Dead.
Okay.
1369. Anything with cheesecake. All right. The comment was also anything with cheesecake involved. I'm in.
Yes.
Because we talked about our favorite desserts last week.
Yeah.
You're supposed to make that today.
That's what
You
I'm
making
about
it today.
I'm trying to get it out so I can go do that.
Do I get to have any?
I hope so.
Are you gonna leave some at the house? So I'm gonna have some.
Yeah, I'm making 2
Okay.
of those, so they're gonna.
Am I gonna? But
Yes,
our
but
family.
we're not gonna have any until tomorrow. So I'm making it tonight, really.
Other
more tonight.
people aren't gonna have any until tomorrow.
Yes, there we
I'm
go.
gonna have some today.
Yes.
All right.
Sure.
Oh, you said so. You said sure. That means yes. Thank you, Walking Dead. Comment of the day. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Next question, Mr. LD. Oh, hold on. Rewind.
Okay.
Real quick.
Okay.
Comment of the day. It reminds me. We've had a few like quotes of the week that was really stuff that Angela said that people have thought was especially funny or like, oh my God. So it's like an Angela comment of the day.
Yeah.
Somebody said something about if we can make a t-shirt out of that, they would buy it. Well, there's a link in the description of this video where you might be able to go to our Teespring store and you might or might not see some new designs
Yeah.
of a t-shirt of things Angela says.
Apparently my apathy amuses y'all.
Apparently it does. So
Okay.
go check that out real quick. Commercial break. Teespring store down below. Secret new t-shirt. You can't even see it because we don't even have one yet.
No.
I ordered one for you.
Okay, good.
It's going to be here Tuesday. So people can see it next week, I guess.
Okay.
Get you one right now. Be the first. Next question. Mr. LD, hashtag farmers market, digging the multicam view in Angela's hat. Do you guys prank each other? I like to hide and scare my wife. If I had footage of all the times I've done it, I have millions of YouTube views.
Oh, wow.
Multicam. So we were so crazy today, I didn't have time to set up the multicam.
Yeah.
Like a bad cinematographer. Last week I did the effort of multicam. This week,
Yeah. Next week we will.
I did
It's a
multicam.
holiday. It's lax.
Tomorrow's 4th of
relaxing.
July,
Yeah.
where we, declared our independence from Just Fun Guitar. I'm just saying.
You know.
But we're
Sorry
good.
about
We're good now. We're friends now. It's all
Yeah.
good. Some of my favorite people are British.
Yeah.
Are the British. Some of them. A lot of them are Texans, but
Yeah.
I do like some British people. Anyways, no multicam this week. I am going to probably be cropping it a little bit. I can do some little croppy crop things to keep people interested in the video and engaged.
Yeah.
You know, because you got to do that crap, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Do we prank each other?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I think it's just not our personality. Like, well, no, I don't really scare you.
No.
I mean, if
don't
it
scare
happens,
me.
it's not purposeful. It's not like I set out to do it. But now my children, I startle all the time. Me and the boys have a running thing where I scare them. Nicholas is very easy to scare. He startles
I shared that
easily.
video. I should put
He always startles.
Oh my God.
Oh, Aiden. Oh my God. He's always being startled. What is it?
That's an ember hair.
So
It's a kitty cat hair on my face.
we have moments, and they are always saying how I walk very slowly or quietly, so they never hear me until I'm right up on them, and I don't mean to.
You're like a little brown ninja.
The other day,
Ninja.
literally, Nicholas was putting away groceries in our laundry room fridge, and I was standing there, and I knew I was going to scare him, but I wasn't going to say anything, so I just stood there behind him.
And you did it anyways.
And he's so tall that, I mean, I come to the middle of his back, like on my head, top of my head is like the middle of his back. So by the time he turned around, of course, his eye level's here, and he looks down, and he's just like, oh God, Mom. It was the best. So we do stuff like that.
To the children.
Yeah.
Not to each other, though.
No, but we don't prank each other, like, ever.
No.
Because our personalities really aren't like that, but it's just fun to
I never felt the
startle
need
the
to be
boys.
mean to someone on purpose
Yeah.
for amusement.
Wow.
Because that's what pranks are.
Yeah.
It's hurting people.
Well, it depends
For
on what the
amusement.
prank is. Like, my dad would prank my mom. Like, one time, he was like, I got some, because we lived on a farm. Well, it was a ranch, because they had cows. That was their thing. It wasn't produce.
Yeah.
And so they would slaughter, hogs and cows and stuff. And so my dad would bring home meat all the time. And one time it was meat week. And so we got, our freezer usually was stocked. And my dad was like, hey, Vanessa, my mom, go in there and see all the stuff that I brought home. And she was like, okay. And so she opens up the fridge, and my dad, funnily, we don't eat mountain oysters. We don't eat those. And so my dad had fresh bag, like a giant bag full of mountain oysters in the freezer, just like,
Which is what, for some people who don't know what that is?
bull testicles.
Bull testicles. Castrated bulls.
Castrated, yeah.
save-
the product of castration.
The testes.
Yes, because
For a
some people,
snacky snack.
Because some people do. They slice them up and like batter them and eat them like chips. Like they are on menus at a lot of barbecue restaurants.
Not just
mountain
people.
oysters. It'll say mountain oysters.
Mountain oysters. Like, you got oysters in the mountains? Oh yeah, you should try it.
You should try them. So they were hanging from a bag, and so when she opened up the door, this big bag of mountain oysters just come like flying out.
That's terrible.
And all you hear is my mom screaming and like, Mitch, I have it. Oh my God.
I do not approve of that behavior.
And then, of
Papa
course, there was a
Mitch.
time where Dad was like, hey, girls, I got something for you. We thought it was a puppy dog, and it was an alligator on a leash. So we come running out to the front
yard,
porch,
thinking you got a puppy dog.
and my dad has, and of course his mouth is duct taped because they have to, because they'll snap, and especially the younger they are, the feistier they are. So yeah,
Your dad's a bit of a prankster. A bit.
a little bit.
A little bit.
He isn't anymore, really.
He's toned it down.
He loves that kind of stuff though. But no.
He enjoys a good prank when someone else
Oh
does
yes,
it.
he does.
Oh my gosh.
He thinks it's funny. He laughs like a little kid. So
I do scare you sometimes though.
yeah,
Not on purpose, but
no,
I just
but
walk
it's stuff
up
like that.
behind you in the kitchen and I'm doing, and you're turning like, oh God! I'm like, you didn't see this
'Cause I-
hulking 6'2", 200-pound.
When I'm
ninja?
doing something else, my mind is in that thing.
You're
It
in the
is
zone.
very focused. I don't drift off. I'm not aware of my surroundings all the time. So
You got me the other day. I had my earbuds in and I was blending my coffee and I was cooking something. You walked right by me, popped me on the butt or something. I don't know what you did. And I was just like, what?
I didn't realize you had your earbuds in because I couldn't see them because they're around his neck, and so it was like under his collar. And I guess the way that he had him faced, or his beard, or was like covered up.
The things was coming down like
coming
under
down
that.
like that. Yeah, that's you.
That's me.
And so I was just like, I knew surely he heard me come in here, so I just came up and went like, on his back, and he jumped a little bit. They were like, what is it?
No, it wasn't like that. I was like,
no,
oh.
I know, you were just like what?
Whoa, hey. What's up? How you doing?
Oh, goodness.
But I had my earbuds in. All right, so no pranks really. That is a lot. There's channels entirely built upon pranking your wife.
Yeah.
Who are they? The super huge YouTube channel. They're married now and kids and stuff. Baby was, I forget their names. It's on the tip of my brain.
I don't know.
Anyways, they built their whole channel around him pranking her.
Yeah.
Half the time that stuff is not real though.
Yeah, some of it's just dumb and set up. Oh, no. There's another couple that all he does is just, like whenever she comes around the corner, she's like, good. And he does like a compilation, like.
He's just hiding there with his phone waiting.
Yeah, he's just standing. All he's doing is just standing, and she's just like, hey, honey, he goes, good. And then Tori will come up behind her while she's chopping food. She's like, good. And so it's like 7 or 8 of those in one.
We should do that.
Funny.
We should do that. It'll be completely fake because we're doing it, but we get all the views.
No, what we need to do is you and I need to film Nicholas, scaring Nicholas, and then do that.
That would be.
That's a whole other thing because it'll be genuine.
Oh yeah.
We know what we're doing. He will have no idea because he doesn't even watch our Ask RNAs.
Because we don't really scare each other.
No.
But we could scare him.
But we can scare him.
That would be funny.
It would be so easy too.
You should do that today.
Okay.
Send me the footage.
I'll send you one, a good one.
Him and Aiden went to the GameStop or whatever and Game Exchange. Probably not going to happen in this video though, because I got to edit. As soon as we finish this, I got to edit it and get it going. So, all right. Thank you, Mr. LD. All right, and then final question from Walking Dead.
There you go.
Walking Dead 1369. Right. Hashtag Farmers Market. Is the first tomato sandwich of the summer a thing out in Texas? I know my family looks forward to it here. That first homegrown tomato.
No. When I was a kid, it was, but not right now. Oh yeah, Dad would bring those big steak. They're like called steak tomatoes, because when you cut them, they're just like a giant slab, like it's a giant tomato that'll cover up a whole slice of bread, and then you put mayo, not Miracle Whip.
Ugh.
Mayo on it.
Mayo's garbage.
Salt and pepper.
I believe in miracles.
And white bread. And you just bite into it and it's just like that real thick, like, tomato. Is awesome. So we used to eat those all the time. When we were kids.
Is that because your dad's from Alabama though? Was that an Alabama thing?
No, I think it's just a poor folk thing. I think it's just because my mom.
Budget friendly?
Yes.
We're not poor?
No, my family on both sides were poor. And my grandma would. My mom came from, like, my grandma and their family were poor. Well, on my grandma's side. But on grandpa's side, no.
Yeah, your mom's dad was like.
Yeah, they were like senators and mayors and
mayors
stuff
of
like
towns and pilots and like
they weren't poor, but
members
they're still country people. They still love country stuff, and so. Everybody had sliced tomatoes and onions on their plates. That's because everybody could easily grow that stuff. So that was always legit.
Somebody tried to give us fresh grown tomatoes yesterday, and Angel's like, nah.
Yeah,
because I don't eat vegetables.
I knew it was going to go bad. I have to really be in the mood now, depending on what I'm eating. Like at Mom and Dad's, they always, if you notice, they'll always have sliced tomatoes at the house. They'll always have it. Dad will always have a sliced tomato on his plate. Always, no matter what he's eating. He'll slice them up with a tomato.
I've never had a tomato.
You wouldn't like it.
I know. That's why I don't eat them.
Okay. Like, tomatoes are one of those fruit / veggie things that you either like it or you don't.
I like spaghetti sauce.
Yeah, that's usually what people say.
Sauce.
They can eat it blended, cooked with something with a sauce or something like that.
I like it sauced.
Raw, you have to have had it, I think, since a kid.
I don't even like chunks of tomato in my sauce.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You would not like a tomato sandwich, but they are delicious. I like them. I like just sliced tomatoes on my plate with salt and pepper. So I get like a piece of the meat, maybe a mashed potato with a tomato and eat it. That is delicious to me.
Does not appeal to me at all. But
because I'm more country than you are.
You are more country. I grew up on a ranch.
And I'm still more country. And I grew up most of the time in the city, but I was raised by like a true country boy.
Yeah.
So that makes a big
difference. I grew up herding cows and baling hay and barbed wire fences and kicking over cow patties.
Well, your dad's a Bama boy. But I did too. I mean, when I was 9, we moved to the country. So
I was born in the country. I was born on the dairy.
I was born in the city.
I was born on the dairy.
If you can call Dallas city. I mean, now it is. But back then, it wasn't really as much as it is now.
Yeah.
It was more like Cowtown back then.
Yeah. I get a real kick out of... Because you all know, and you know, the people who they got the Wranglers and the press with the creases and the belt buckle and the boots, and they got the hat, and they're like, howdy, y'all. They're like coming into class at school or whatever. Like, and I'm over here with my Metallica shirt and camo shorts, and so I'm like, you've never been covered in cow poop, have you?
Yeah,
you probably
not.
You probably
never seen.
You probably never built the barbed wire fence by hand.
They're probably in FFA or did club stuff, but they might have showed some cows.
Yeah, no, there are some legit ones who are like that, but there are people out there who are like, I'm country.
Yeah, no, the country boys when you saw the country boys. Like
because they got poop on their boots.
Because they still have dirt. Tracking dirt into class because they go from the yard to school.
Yeah.
And then they leave school, go finish their chores, do their homework, and start it all over again. Yeah, they're still out there.
Yeah. No, yeah. We have some students here who are legit.
Yeah.
She comes in with her spurs on. Like, you got your spurs on. Goes, well, I was riding horses out earlier before it came. I'm like, I know, that's awesome. I grew up on doing that, but I just never dressed like it or really, I didn't love it, but, I did.
Yeah, my dad tried to get us in boots and Wranglers and, dusters and stuff like that. I was like, no, Dad. No. I wanted to wear Keds and Guess jeans. And
Doc Martens. Doc Martens and boots, Dad.
Yeah, in high school, it's definitely Doc Martens and plaid and flannel.
I got one pair of cowboy boots now that I bought as an adult. So I'm like, you know what? I should get some.
Yeah, I have a pair too.
They're not the right size though.
They're work boots, really, not cowboy boots.
Yeah.
You have cowboy boots. I do not. I have work boots. We both have the same.
We both have work boots too.
Yeah.
And I still have my Doc Martens. We do have work boots. I bought mine on sale though. It was a super sale, but they're not the right size.
Yeah.
They're right width.
But they're nice.
They're
nice cowboy boots for when we go on dates and stuff.
Every now and then, if I want to dress real fancy.
You heard it here, folks. He's gonna dance with me.
I dance with you, girl. We're not doing that, line dancing though.
Oh gosh, no. I was never interested in line dancing.
We're gonna be slow dancing. Slow dancing, right? I'm gonna step on your toes with my cowboy boots.
Okay.
When I want to dress fancy, I put on my good jeans and I put on the cowboy boots. And sometimes a blazer that I have to borrow from my dad.
Yeah.
That was
we're
wedding.
Still pretty country.
That was wedding.
And I think people can hear it in our voices that we're country.
Probably so.
Our accents come out the more we talk about being raised in the country.
That was the final question from Walking Dead 1369, who also had comment of the day. So amazing. All right, y'all. Here's one of my secondary or tertiary favorite part of the video. Secret word of the day. Secret hashtag word of the day. If you watch this entire video from here to here, that means you're amazing and extra legendary, status. And so we're gonna have a little secret code word. You long timers know what's up. Y'all know what's coming. All right. Type this word in your comment down below by itself or with your comment about,
whatever.
Hats or cheesecake or your question for next week. Just stick that little hashtag in there and we'll know. It's a little game. We'll know y'all watched the whole thing. And today's is hashtag old yeller.
Come back, yeller.
I remembered when you said that. I was like, "That's
here, yeller."
When you were telling that story, I was like, "That's gonna be the hashtag." If I remember. I remember. Hashtag old yeller, and we'll know you watched the whole thing. Not anymore. He's gone now. He was the best dog ever. Maybe I don't know. All right, type that down below. We'll know you watched it. If you have a question for next week, leave it down below. We'll see what happens. All right. Until then. Keep the music alive.
Don't forget it.
The music needs you.
And you need the music.
And we need to keep it alive for the next generation.
Those guys.
Of barbed wire fence builders and cow patty flippers.
And hog killers.
And hog killers. So excited. Or hungry. I don't know what's going on. All right. Thank you guys so much. See you next video. Bye.
Bye. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, your gun is waterlogged. You can't go. Here, kitty.
That doesn't sound right. Oh, I'm not even trying to focus. No, that's not working. That sounds even worse. All right.
You want it to stay in there.
Bye.
Because it's going on.
Whether I like it or not.